So last week we spoke about certain exercises that you can do to help you if you feel that your vagina is a bit loose. So as I said during that video, I told you that it's quite normal to sometimes experience that looseness. It can be as a result of childbirth, as a result of aging, as a result of your estrogen levels reducing, and sometimes it's just a normal thing. And some ladies are naturally born with a little bit of a loose vagina, but it's not something you should be ashamed of. It's not something you should feel embarrassed about. Okay, and we also talk about the fact that men should stop shaming ladies, because they have loose vaginas. They should stop saying that it's because of frequent sexual intercourse, or it's because the woman is sleeping with everybody around. That's so not the case. So we also said that we're going to learn about some exercises that you can do that can make you regain that tightness a little bit. It can make you actually feel some form of sensitivity, okay, during sexual intercourse. It can also boost your orgasm. It can make you feel good during sexual intercourse. So today we'll be learning about pelvic floor exercises, okay, pelvic floor exercises. We will do about 3 of these exercises that will help strengthen your pelvic floor muscles, okay. There are so many pelvic floor exercises there. There are so many. I'm going to leave some other description column. I'm going to type some for you so they can go check it out yourself, but we're going to take 3 and then actually practice these 3. Okay, good. So when we talk about pelvic floor exercise, these are exercises that are done to help strengthen your pelvic floor muscles. Okay, now what are the pelvic floor muscles? Pelvic floor muscles basically are these muscles and connective tissues that help strengthen our bladder, our bowels, and then to some extent our internal reproductive organs like the uterus. It helps strengthen all these muscles for us. When these muscles are strong, okay, it helps prevent your bladder or your uterus or bowel from prolapsing. Okay, good. So that's why these pelvic floor muscles always need to be strong. Good. Now, maybe due to some injury, due to childbirth, some of these pelvic floor muscles sort of become a little bit weak. So sometimes you sort of accidentally urinate on yourself a little bit. Maybe you are laughing loud, or maybe something just sitting there because of childbirth. Maybe you sort of lose a little bit of urine down there. Yeah, and then sometimes to maybe due to certain gynecological surgeries, or maybe due to prostate surgeries, you may lose these pelvic floor muscles. The strength sort of reduces a little bit. They become a little bit weak. So it's very good to do some of these exercises to help strengthen them. In fact, you don't need to wait to give birth before you start doing pelvic floor exercises. No, you don't need to. You don't need to be a nursing mother or a mother to do pelvic floor exercises. As young as you are, you can start doing pelvic floor exercises. It makes them always strong. But they always say too much of everything is bad. The fact that you can do them doesn't mean you should be doing them continuously or in the wrong way. Because if you do it like that, then at the end of the day, it may actually cause a little bit of problem for you. Example is maybe make sex a bit painful or something like that. Yeah, and actually pelvic floor exercise also makes you become more sensitive. Okay, so during sex, maybe before the exercises, you really don't feel anything during sex. As a woman, during the sexual intercourse, the penis is there, but you're not really feeling much. You don't feeling anything. This exercise will help you to start feeling something down there. It actually also makes you have bigger, stronger orgasms. I mean, can you imagine? So it's good to learn these exercises to help us. So today we're actually going to do 3 of these exercises, and as I said, I'm going to leave the rest at the description column so that you go read about them or you go check them out yourself. So today we'll be doing the Kegel exercise, we're doing the pelvic tilt exercise, and then we'll be doing the squatting as well. So let's start with the Kegel exercise. Kegel exercise is an exercise men can do, women can do. Initially, we used to think that only women who can do Kegel exercise. That is not true. Men can also do Kegel exercise actually. So Kegel exercise is also done to help strengthen the pelvic floor muscles. Okay. Now with this Kegel exercise, it has to do with the muscles, as we say, pelvic floor muscles. Now you may have a little bit difficulty trying to identify these pelvic floor muscles. So to help you out a little bit, you see when let's assume, okay, or after this video, even during this video, go to the bathhouse as a woman going to urinate. Okay, so whilst the urine is coming, stop the urine midstream, just on a banana, you understand? Stop urinating midway. You see the kind of muscles you use to stop the urine. You see that you felt something down there in your groin area. You felt something like you've contracted something, you've tightened something to hold on or to stop the urine. Good. So that's the pelvic floor muscles. That's the muscles that you're going to need for this Kegel exercise. Okay. Now, Kegel exercise is not done when you are urinating. Please don't do Kegel exercise when you're urinating. At the end of the day, you're going to weaken your bladder. It's going to cause so many problems for you. We only say this to make you know the kind of muscles we are talking about. That's why we say that urinate, and while doing it, you stop midstream to let you know the muscles involved. But that doesn't mean you should do them when you're urinating. Please don't. Okay, good. Now, the good thing about Kegel exercise can be done anywhere, any position. You don't need to, buy certain equipment to do Kegel exercise. You don't need to, get any weird thing to do Kegel exercise. No, you can do it while sitting. You can do it while lying down. You can do it even while standing. And so you see, it's quite easy for you to do Kegel exercise. Good. Now, one thing you should know when you're doing Kegel exercise, as I said, it has to do with only the pelvic floor muscles. Don't tighten your buttocks. Don't tighten or sort of contract your abdomen or your stomach. Don't cease breathing. Okay, don't contract your thighs or tighten your thighs. If you do these things, it means you're not doing Kegel exercise. You're doing something else. So you'll be doing Kegel exercise, you'll be like, I've not seen anything. I have not, there's no improvement. It's because you're doing it in the wrong way. Most people do Kegel exercise in the wrong way. So they don't see the results, and then they say it's not effective. It's not effective. It's you that you're not doing it the right way. Okay, good. So as I said, we can actually practice Kegel exercise right now. You can do it even at the workplace. You can do it everywhere. Good. So usually you have to hold on or contract these muscles for about 3 to 5 seconds. Okay, gradually maybe you can increase it to maybe 8 seconds, but you shouldn't be doing it too much at a time. Okay, so as a beginner you can do it 3 to 5 seconds, then you release or you relax your muscles for 3 to 5 seconds, then you do it again. So you can do it like 10 times in a set. And then in the afternoon, you can do another 10 times. And then in the evening, you can do another 10 times, making about 30 times in the day. Okay, so now let's start. Okay, so as I said, make sure that you are breathing. Make sure you can put your hand at your stomach to know or to feel if you tighten your abdomen. If you tighten your abdomen, you're doing it in the wrong way. You can be sitting, you can be lying down to do it. Okay, so good. So now let's tighten our pelvic floor muscles. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. Good. We never relax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Let's start again. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax again. Good. So you see, that's so easy, right? Isn't it? So I hope when you're doing it, make sure you're breathing. Make sure you are not tightening your buttocks or anything of that sort. So I hope you've learned something. You've learned how to do Kegel exercise. Good. Now let's move to the second exercise. The second exercise, I would have to stand up to show you how to do the second exercise, which is the pelvic tilt exercise. Pelvic tilt exercise is very simple, just like the Kegel exercise. More simple than the Kegel exercise actually. All you have to do is to stand by the wall with your shoulders touching the wall and your buttocks also touching the wall, and then you sort of push your belly button inside to make like towards your spine. Good. So that is the pelvic tilt exercise. Okay, so we'll be doing it. We are doing it, so let's actually practice it. Good. So yeah, this is the pelvic tilt exercise. So your shoulders should touch the wall. Yes, and then your buttocks should also touch the wall. So yeah, and then we'll just relax, and then your belly. Good. I have a big belly, so you sort of just breathe inwards, sort of push your belly button inwards, to the extent that your back may sort of start touching the wall, sort of. Good. You can do it like about 4 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you breathe in or you relax. And then you can do it again, it goes inside like that, and then yes. So that's how the pelvic tilt exercise is also done for about 4 seconds. Then you relax. So it's also a very good exercise to also, because you see you're sort of holding, so whilst holding in or pushing your belly button inside, you sort of also strengthen your vagina muscles as well. So that is the pelvic floor that is the pelvic tilt muscle or exercise. I don't know, I'm making a mistake like that. Good. So that is the second one. You know, go to the third one, the squatting. Hey, the squatting there, but you know, because I'm very terrible at squatting. I'm trying to learn it and it's not working very well. So with the squatting can be done in combination with the Kegel exercise for a better and a maximum result. So you can do these two together to help you get better results. Okay. So with the squatting as well, let's try the squatting. Let me see if I can do it. Okay. So with the squatting, you see, you sort of open your legs and let me see something. So yeah, so you sort of open your legs. Yes, have big thighs, which I ask them. So you open your legs. So now imagine, you know, a bench. There is a bench behind you. So you're trying to sit on the bench behind you. Do you get it? Good. So, you know, just open your legs like that. And then sort of like, you can do any hand. Some people actually even use this. Is it dumbbell? You know, you can be holding a dumbbell to be doing it. And you can just, you know, relax. And then, okay, so let's start. So you just go down like that in the form of like you're sitting. And then you go up. Okay, so you see, you go like that. Good. Hey, my brother, papa boy. Oh my god. Okay, so that is the squatting as well. Hey, I'm tired. Wow, those who have been doing the squatting, they are doing very well because, hey, okay, so that's the squatting. Probably I'll add a video to it so that you see it for yourself, because I think what I did is not the right thing. I'm practicing squatting. We're all practicing together, okay? So I need water. So these are the 3 exercises that you can actually do to help you strengthen your pelvic floor muscles, okay? In case you don't really understand it, in case you're having a problem, especially with the Kegel exercise, you can send me a message on my IG, Instagram, okay? Ekuyeduba, that's the name I use there, Ekuyeduba. So that probably we learn it together, or I teach you how to do it very, very well. Now, one interesting thing about Kegel exercises, do you know that you can do Kegel exercise whilst having sex? Good. Yes. If the woman, you know, when the man is inside you, the penis is inside the vagina. If the woman, you can contract your muscles, these pelvic floor muscles. It sort of grabs the penis inside there. And from what I have heard, it is magic. I have never tried it before. That's the truth. So I wouldn't want to lie to you that I've done it and it's good. I have never tried it, but I have learned about it. I've done studies. I've like read studies that have been done about it. And I've asked around and personal experience from people. According to them, it's very good. So it makes the man also enjoy like a channel inside or like that. And I hear it's amazing. So you could also try it one day by yourself. So today you've learned something. I hope today you've learned Kegel exercise, squatting, pelvic tilt exercise, and many more exercises that I'll be talking to you about. I told you we're going to learn about the sex aspect. Charlie, we learn the sex aspect. We're going to learn about sex that can, you know, tighten the place also for you, or makes it, you know, more tighter or feel more tighter for you. So until Charlie, we meet again, I keep telling you, don't do what I wouldn't do, because the way me okay, so bye.